Hi everybody, and welcome back to our series of videos on Redgate ReadyRoll, part of the Redgate SQL toolbelt. In this video we're going to look at how we can use some of the more advanced functionality of ReadyRoll. Previously we've imported our existing development database into a new database project, and we've looked at how we can also include static data, set baselines and capture changes whether we're working in Visual Studio or in Management Studio. And as part of this, we've seen how ReadyRoll takes this migrations first approach. So each change is captured as an individual incremental migration scripts, which can then be pieced together come deployment time. However, for certain objects, sometimes it doesn't make sense to use that approach. So for example, stored procedures. If we change a stored procedure over and over again through a series of individual incremental migration scripts, then when we come to deploy that stored procedure, we're going to go through many different versions of it, when all we're really interested in is that final version of it. And so actually ReadyRoll allows us to take a slightly different approach when working with programmable objects. What we can do is actually capture the state of that object, so that rather than handling the changes to them via the series of incremental change scripts, we actually just do a single deployment of the state of the desired state of that programmable object at the end of the process. To enable that functionality, all we need to do is right click on our project in the Solution Explorer and open up the Properties window. And here you'll see this section dedicated to programmable objects. Now by default this will already say that we will import our changes into migration scripts, but we're just going to change this to import our changes into separate script files. And now we can click the button at the bottom to import all programmable objects, and what you'll see is that this adds an individual SQL script for each of our stored procedures, functions, so on and so forth. So this is actually the definition now of our PRC get contact stored procedure. And this means that when it comes to deployment, rather than going through many different states dependent on how many times our individual stored procedure has been changed, we can actually just use this definition for the most up-to-date version of that particular stored procedure. So that's how easy it is to start using that programmable objects functionality within Redgate ReadyRoll. Please join me in future videos where we'll be looking at how we can also turn on the offline schema model to give us an audit trail of the state of our objects over time. Thank you.